Why, hello there, I'm Maris. This is GamerQuest, and this is Hellsweeper VR. Do want to thank the devs for giving me a copy of this to take a look at. As you can see, we're going to have a couple seconds of no audio, as I messed up and didn't have the audio recording, but that should correct itself in a few seconds. So this is a roguelite battler. You're going up against the denizens of hell, and there we go. And it's some fun stuff. So we're going to get into it. Lots of different spells, different weapons, different combinations of spells with your weapons, or just combinations with the spells. As you can see, I'm just simple, simple interface as well. Nothing's too crazy or anything like that. And then we can pick our skill. So you see we have magic, a sword, and some bullets for the guns. So now what happens is, you see how there are the arrows. You will grip your controller and you will flick it in the direction of that particular weapon. So if you, in my case, I assign the sword to up, I'm going to assign the gun to a side slot. So that is how you do it. Now, I will say this, the hands are reversed to each other when you are flicking your wrist to, so you're going to go to the right with your right hand, but you would go to the left with your left hand to get that sword out. I mean, to get the gun out. So just do be mindful of that. So as you can see, I'm going around. These maps are procedurally generated. They're always different. Now, one thing I do also want to say is what's cool with the keys are, and like when you levitate things, is that you can move your hand and manipulate them to get them to like line up and things like that. So very, very cool. Well done on that. Of course, I have to find out how much stuff I can break.
Survive for as long as the timer is ticking.
I was wholly unprepared with my weapons and everything. Now again, there's also all different types of...
See this as an opportunity.
all different types of like movement options and things like that that you can set, so you can have like a snap-only music movement. They also offer like a tunnel vision option for motion sickness and things like that. Now I will preface this, I still will take meclizine, which is pretty much for motion sickness, before I play VR games, just in case. A lot of them don't bother me anymore because of certain things that they've done, but I found that the tunnel vision, or the tunnel on this, to stop with motion sickness if you don't want to take the motion sickness pills that they sell for it, it's too much. It's like you only are given a little circle to see through. It's really, really too much. So I would like to see that toned down a bit. Now these close.
Survive
when
for
you
as long
walk
as the
through
timer
that.
is
So there's all sorts of crazy, like, flipping movements you can do. There is an advanced tutorial. You know, you go through your regular tutorial in this, which is fine. You don't have to do the advanced tutorial if you don't want to. The advanced tutorial is over in an area of your personal hall. We'll go there at the end. We're going to do a run and get to the boss. Or the boss of this run. There's all sorts of stuff going on. So I'm looking for the chests right now, and then I see them over here. So you can see I'm not lining it up very well. I was just trying to poke them in. Then I realized I can line them up, so... Where I was messing up here is they want your hand facing upwards. There's a lot of motion control and positioning of your hands and things like that, so you've got to be mindful of it. I do have to say this, I love the double jump feature in this. You'll see me use it quite a bit. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Here, I'm going to double jump here. Ugh. There's also like a bullet time that you can activate. Slows everything down. While you do things. I mean, there are some cool things to the combat in this game. Well, one thing I also want to note... Oh, geez, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Dropped something and hit the audio. Muted it. Not good. Alright, so. You can see that I have an upgrade on the sword. Makes it hit harder. I'm just looking to see if we can find any more fun things, any more chests or anything like that. Wanted to see if these opened up. See only coins and things like that in those. If there's any chests left, when you destroy those pillars, they will drop keys. If there are no chests left, then you will just get money out of them. So both of them gave me money. I'm going to grab a little more money. Honey. And, we're going to double jump to our heart's content. Love this double jumping, though.
Your bounty, your burden.
So as you can see here, we get some upgrades. It also tells you what the next objective is. So I went with the bullets. Now again, this is a roguelike, so you go through it, you die. You'll get a certain amount of chances. Unless you're playing like hardcore, things like that. There's, again, different game modes and things like that as well. You know, so you have to...
Don't die while
you
the
have
clock
to
is
watch.
ticking. Simple enough.
Because, you know, once it's done, it's done. However, you know, you'll get upgrades, unlocks, things like that, cosmetics, all that good stuff. But you will have to start over again. Getting shot at by something. Go through bullets so fast in revolvers, I tell you. Now, you can also see that there's items on these things, and you'll see them start to light up when they get hit and things like that. If you hit them like most armor pieces on mobs, as you hit them, you eventually will destroy them. And then they can take damage in that area. But, you know, there are the cases where they've got a lot of armor on them, or they have a shield up, and you've got to get it down. You've got to pay attention to, you know, what you're doing, and get that stuff off, or taken care of. See me line everything up here again. The lining up, like once you realize what's going on and that it depends on how your hand is tilted and everything like that, works great. So here is a trait to put onto our spell. Beautiful environments.
Stone hands offerings. Choose wisely.
Playing with the fireballs. I have to say the flamethrower effect on the fireballs is quite nice. You'll see me use it on a, guess you could say, well, not really disembodied. I mean, it's a body. It's part of a body.
Whatever you do, just don't
It's
die
not,
before the
you
time runs
know.
out.
You know, it's at least part of a body, okay? So, you know, no, I can't really say like a disembodied thing, but I definitely do use it. It is quite nice. Now, you see how that just lit up? Again, the pieces, like the stocks, those cages around their heads, things like that, they do count as armor, and yes, you can throw your weapons. And it does protect them. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I, you know, was using it on him for a bit. I didn't realize I was getting shot at by those maggots that are on the wall. Also, you can use your sword to hit back attacks, so...
but I'll follow you there.
Again, really, really cool designs. Definitely looks a bit hellish. Again, you're going through trying to destroy these like monsters of hell that are spilling over and things like that. It's kind of, when you start the game, you go through a whole like introduction to what's going on, why you're doing what you're doing, you know, what your goal is by doing this, all that good stuff. So, you know, I'll let you find out and watch all the cool cutscenes and everything like that. Again, you can pick up body parts and throw them and use them as weapons as well. So certain things do need you to pick items up and use them to throw at each other. Or throw them at to like either take a certain type of shield down or things like that. Couldn't get them. I don't think I was doing it quickly enough. I think you have to really put them together quickly. So you can see what our task is. Again, depending on the loot you pick, it will tell you what task you're going to have in the next board at the bottom of the card from the hand. This one was tough. See how that armor's coming? Those guys are covered in armor. Now, one thing that can happen is, you know, obviously there's vibration in the controllers of this game. Sometimes you'll need to look at your hands and your arms or your body, because when you look down, you can actually see a body and legs and things like that. Because certain mobs have weapons that can stick into you, and if you do not manually pull them out, they will continue to do damage to you, and you will continue to carry them with you. So, like, a lot of the times it'll be like spears, like crossbow bolts, arrows, things like that. You'll get them stuck in, like, your arms, like, again, your body, and the only way of stopping the damage is to physically pull them out. And it, you know, it can be kind of crazy because, you know, it'll be like a light vibration, or at least for me with the Vive Index controllers, or just the Index controllers. It was a light vibration, so I thought I was being attacked until I remembered to look at my hands and arms, and I had a nice crossbow bolt through one of them, so... Give yourself a good inspection.
running low? Time to brush up on your reloading skills.
Definitely a game with a little bit of challenge to it, that's for sure. Again, beautiful environment.
What's your strategy, Hellsweeper?
The boss. Of course, you know I'm saying checking stuff out. So that's a clue. There it is. This is definitely a cramped fight. There is multiplayer on this as well, so if you've got friends with VR, you guys can play this multiplayer, which is probably pretty awesome. This boss would probably be a lot easier. Well, I mean, all the bosses would be easier with friends. You can see how challenging this is. Lots going on. So you can see, like I said, the menu system is nice and clean. pet mouth on the bottom of all those big choppy teeth. Now, if you stay not getting hit after a certain period of time, you will start to gain health back, so... You can tell the ones in purple, I would consider them more like the meat mobs. They have like that this electrical element to them.
Even the best Hellsweepers can fall victim to Deceit's slippery tactics.
But we tried. We tried. As you can see, here's my body. Only got 88 XP though. That's rough. So here we're going back in the hall. This pretty much again has everything. It's like your base type thing. So
Tool up and re-prepare, Hellsweeper.
you can see a nice little area. You can pick him up. You stick him in your ear. He lives in your ear. Very odd. But that's cosmetics over there. You can change your mask and things like that. If we come over here, I'll show you where you can do the advanced tutorial, the advanced movement tutorial, and things like that. You can pop on over there. You know, really cool little game. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to gamerquest.tv/donate, and I will see you on the next video.